get a nice shot on the canvas there. So I'm promoting my paintings now. There's the crazy world. Because I learned I can actually promote these and try and push them, for sale on YouTube. I didn't know that till just now. So if you end up liking this painting when it's done, just contact me and let me know which one you want. I'm just selling the ones I do live on YouTube here. So I won't take these out to the markets. I sell at the markets here in Seattle this year. I'll be doing it. But I have so many other paintings uh, that I won't take these to the markets. So that way you get a painting that I did live, and then you can see how I do it, which is kind of cool. I paint on the fly my landscapes. This is going to be an acrylic landscape, and I have colors left on my palette that I'm using up. This is the colors are, or the company I'm using is Amsterdam paint, which I'll show you what it looks like. I think they sell these at Michael's now. I found this color at an art store though. They don't have this color at Michael's for some reason. It's red violet. On the back here it says let's see, made in the Netherlands. So there we go. Amsterdam paint. This is the standard series too. So I don't know much about Amsterdam paint, but I do know, well, if this is the standard series, this is like the lowest level. So the cheapest paint you can buy from them, standard, but it still comes out looking good. Which I'll show you. I do a pretty cool landscape here with Amsterdam paint. I kind of want to get some cool colors in here. Let me use some of that red violet I just showed you. I'm going to mix some white in it and put it down here. Maybe we'll throw some color in the sky. Let's light the sky on fire a little bit. Let's see what it looks like. Kind of looks pink, but I mean it's got some purple in it too, so there, we'll just throw a little bit up in there, just add some color in the sky. Then I can throw my mountains like right in here. So yeah, I was off today, so I actually did already a couple paintings, a couple lives, because I didn't have to go to band practice, so I was able to just relax and I got caught up on some stuff. I think I'm going to make some kind of reddish water down here. So I think I'm going to make some kind of river coming from way back here, coming down, and then maybe sneaking out the side here. Just like that. That looks cool already. Let me do my mountain. This shouldn't take long, this painting. This is only, I picked these up at Michael's. It's a new size they have. It's 11 by 14. You get 7 of these for, I'm going to offset my mountain today over here. Actually make the peak kind of steep today. Bring it down here. And I can put a big tree from here. I'll put some bushes here and put a big tree up into the sky there. So yeah, you get 7 of these for $12.99. They lowered their prices down. They were going up. They were up to $19.99 for a while, and then now everything's getting cheaper again at Michael's. They're starting to bring the prices down again. So $13 for 7 of these, which is a great deal, because I mean, the canvas is getting better too. It's really tight. I didn't have to do anything in the back to make it tighter. It's already coming pretty tight. Let's put a bunch of make the mountain look kind of rugged there. Some rugged bumps in there. What's cool, if you're new to the channel, if you go back and watch some of my old videos, the way I'm holding the brush, it kind of changed automatically in the last couple weeks. I noticed, wow, I watched my video and I'm holding my brush like this when I used to hold it like, a pencil. So it's more comfortable holding it like this. Although I like this mountain, I don't want it to look like a volcano, so I'm actually going to put the peak back on it. Put another peak over here though. Yeah, I don't want it to look like a volcano. I think that'll work. If you watched me paint before, I like to just get I like to get my paint down first, from top to bottom, just earth tones like what I'm doing now, and then I'll start doing the bushes and trees and stuff like that. Put some grass in here around the water. It's going to be like a pink river. Flowing from way back there. reason why I already have colors mixed from the painting I just did about, I don't know, it was a couple hours ago I did a painting. So I already have like a bunch of earth tones mixed and stuff for a landscape. If you've ever seen me do a winding river, I like to cover the this edge here. I'll probably put, you know, a tree right here and cover this corner here. I'll show you when I get to it. It makes the river look hidden then, like it's winding through trees and stuff. Look at that. It looks good already. I'll put a little brown, a little brownish color down here. There we go. I got the underpaints done already. Really easy. Let me put a little more water here. Alright, we'll have like it'll end up looking cool. I'm going to lighten up the river back here though a little. There we go. So we'll have it pink water, pink river. I think it'll look cool. So the reason I did this here is because, like I said, I want to put some trees up here. This is going to be an easy painting. I'll have some distant trees here. Maybe smaller trees going up here. And this in the foreground, I could make these trees bigger. So now I just have bushes down here. Really simple design. I think if you're a beginner and you really like this one, I think you'd be able to do this one. Let me put the color up on my mountains here. I'll kind of explain a little bit to you. So I'm just going to put a little white on each side of each peak first. Just a little bit of white on every peak, just on the right side. Just like that. There's a small peak here now, so you got to hit that one as well. And I'm going to make another one, even though it's hard to see. I think there's one right here as well. So it gives us like another peak there. Look how cool that looks. All right, now I'm going to extend, what I like to do is extend, I like to widen it out a little. Extend this down a little more here. This one here, extend it down a little. This one I'm pushing, this larger peak is going to go in the back now. And we'll extend this out, down. I like to make it look wide. makes the mountains look a lot better. So I'm going to mix some, I already have some mixed here. Blue, blue and white, right? With a little gray in it. It makes a nice shadow color here, watch. Just put a little bit of this color next to the white, and it's going to make it look like a shadow. Just the side where the sun's not quite hitting over here, so it's going to be darker, right? Look at that. Let me zoom this in for you so you can see how I do it. If anybody's interested in buying this, just email me. It's better to get these now while I'm selling them cheap, because once these videos get popular, then the prices go up, because what'll happen, there'll be a demand, and then there's going to be people offering more money. So if you end up owning one while it's cheap, you'll be able to sell it for more money. I have a feeling it's going to happen pretty quick. It's going to happen really quick. Because I see how these sell already when I go out to the farmers markets. People still, they love landscapes. Well, they do here in Seattle anyway. I don't know about the rest of the world, but they're fun. They're fun to do too. I have a lot of tutorial videos too. If you're new to the channel and you're wanting to learn how to do this, I have videos on just how to do mountains, how to do clouds. I have it all. These lives are just, you know, for fun and just to watch, and you can hear me talk. Sometimes I tell stories. I lived in Vegas for 20 years, so I have a lot of Las Vegas stories. Look at that. Now that's a mountain. Doesn't that look cool? Look at all the different tones in there already. I used the gray undertone, white, and this is like a bluish gray. This is probably going to be the last painting I do this evening. I do have to get up early and help somebody in the morning. I don't have to work, but I'm going to help someone go get a vehicle on Vashon Island. I live in Seattle, and there's a lot of islands on the west of us, out in the Puget Sound. So you have to take a ferry to get across. It's kind of fun. I'll take some pictures tomorrow as I'm going across on the ferry. Well, I went to Portland this weekend. We got on a ferry that was like, it was on a rope and pulley system. It was kind of cool. You get on this barge. It would only fit like 4 or 5 cars. It was $3 to go across the river. It was just a river. $3. I mean, you load up, pay the money, and you go. I mean, you're over across the river within like 2 minutes. That's pretty cool. If you're from Oregon, you know probably which one I'm talking about. They're in Salem, Oregon. Since this is going to be a little an easier painting, I'm going to do a little more detail work on my mountain here. Let me get my sign in there. So when I paint these, I put the date and the that I painted it live on live stream on YouTube on the back. So if you buy it, then you'll know that which one it is and how to find it on my channel if you want to watch it. I think it's a good selling tool as well. Like in the future, like say in like 5 years you want to sell it, you could tell the people that there's a video on how the painting was made. By me, the artist. It's pretty fun. I'm just trying to make it stand out more so it looks like to give it more depth, you know. It's not the best brush here. Do 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 do. Cool. It's looking really good. I might hit it again with some white. There's a lot of, this is all Amsterdam paint, so every paint is a little different. So sometimes, and it depends on how fast you paint. Like I threw this white up there when my gray was still kind of wet underneath, so the white soaks in to the gray, and then you lose the brightness of the white. So sometimes you got to come back and hit the white parts just to brighten it up a little bit again, just like that. Brings the snow out again. Just like that. Look at that mountain. Wow. I'm glad I did that. I was going to stop. I was going to call my mountain good, but it actually needed a lot more stuff. Wow. Put a hill here. Daniel, yeah, Daniel's in the house. Yeah, that's the last one. It's because this is the smaller painting though. I'm not going to spend like 2 hours on this one. It shouldn't take long. I'm also trying to get my email out there. Now that I know I can promote my paintings, I didn't know that. It was, I've been on here for a year and a half. I would have been selling them a long time ago. And I don't look at anybody else's art channels because I don't want their channel to influence me. I want my channel to be different. I've never, besides Bob Ross, I've seen Bob Ross, but all the other artists out there, I've never seen their art channels. So I don't know how they do it. And I don't want to get influenced by their channel. You know what I mean? So everything I do is what I came up with in my mind, you know. I think you get the idea. I think you know what I mean. I hope you do. I try and separate some of these clouds this time instead of tying them all together. That looks cool. I'm, if I used to do this Nike thing, if you this if this is the distance back here, and you run your clouds up like a this is what I show on my tutorials. If you go look, you kind of run up like an arch like that, and then keep this cloud here, the first one, kind of small down here, and then as you go up that line, you get a little bigger and bigger until you're way up here. You make a big one up here, make a big cloud up top here, and it'll look like they're going off into the distance there. See that? This one up here has to be really big though. This cloud up here is actually the one that's closest to you. came out pretty good. I'm going to do another one like that down here. Make this one look like way off in the distance there. Don't make it as bright. If you make it really like a dull white, it'll push it back further in the painting. So trying to use less paint and blend it out more. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This is looking good. Got pink water. Have you ever seen pink water before? I'm going to put in some bushes now. I don't think I put it in the description, but I'm still using the Amsterdam paint, so if there's somebody out there that uses this. It's all Amsterdam, made in the Netherlands. It's pretty good paint. This is the standard series. They also sell this at Michael's now, the Amsterdam. All right, it's time for a tree up into the sky here. I almost want to do a Van Gogh tree. Yeah, I do. So if you ever seen a Van Gogh painting, I mean, he used to love painting these type of trees here. I'll try and do it. It's kind of difficult, but I think I can do it. There we go. A Van Gogh tree. Look at that. That looks wicked. That looks wicked. I like it. Wow. That looks amazing. This is going to be a red river here when I'm done. It doesn't look like water yet, but it will when I'm done. So I'm going to do some more bushes here with some Van Gogh trees here. Put some bushes here. Very cool, very cool. Jane, oh, you like those clouds? Yeah, I made them look like, trying to make them look like they're going off to the distance there. I'm trying to do some Van Gogh trees here. They're pretty cool evergreen trees. I like them. Look at that. That's amazing. I'm going to do a smaller one here. Yeah, this is going to be the last painting for tonight because I got to get up early tomorrow. It's looking pretty good. This is this canvas is really small, so this painting shouldn't go too long. I'm kind of taking my time. That's why it's. You could probably paint this thing in a lot quicker if you wanted, but it's looking pretty good. Put some bushes around the water here. I'm going to show you a cool way how to highlight these bushes. It's really cool. Uh, I'll try and put some distant trees back here. All right, very cool. A little bit of highlight there. It's like putting a dress on. All right, I'm going to highlight these bushes. Check it out. So I'm going to use yellow ochre first, right? Just some yellow ochre. You got to pick the bushes out. So I got a bush here in the front here. Just want to hit the top part of it. See that? Do one. There's a bush here. And then a bush here. And then that one back there. And now watch, I'm gonna put a little yellow in it now, and it's gonna really look cool. I think I'm gonna do these pink and purple back here. We'll start with pink, and then I'll put purple on top, I think. And then little purple back here. Just trying to add a different color in there. That's what I'm going to do here with yellow. I need a little yellow. Yeah, I did give up on that fan brush. Because I think I'm going to order some tomorrow on Amazon when I go to Lisa's house for practice tomorrow. See that? I'm hitting the top part with just yellow. Check it out how much it brightens up those bushes. Doesn't that look cool? Boom. I didn't zoom it in for, I don't know if Mary Ann's here. She likes it zoomed in quite a bit. Look at this. That almost looks like a pathway, doesn't it? Doesn't even look like water yet. That's supposed to be a red river, but I could turn that into just like a pathway. Do. I'm thinking now. I had fun doing that that knife painting. That was really cool. Got the birds already coming in. That's cool. All right, I think I'm going to make this a river. I think a river will look good. I'll try it. If it doesn't look good, I can always I could change it back to a pathway. Do 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 do. All right. Either way, it could be a pathway or a river. So it's up to your eye. Whatever your eye sees. You get 2 for 1. Two for 1. Do 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 do. All right, guys. What do you think of this one? Yeah, has lots of foam now. I'm going to lighten it up even more in the back if I can find my small brush. Here we go. A small filbert brush. Watch, give it a second and the pink will come back on it. That white will soak in. It's looking pretty good. Somebody said something about the sky. They like the sky. You like the clouds? On Timu. What is Timu? Oh, is that Timu is Chinese crap sale. Yeah, we actually we sing that brown-eyed girl song, so sometimes it's in my head. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. There it is. Oh, you know what I gotta fix? These two areas. They're a little bit flat for me, you know what I mean? The color is just like one tone. Put some different. I should put a shadow here for this guy. Right there. Uh, let's see. Yep. Somebody's knocking. Thought I heard someone knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing a bell. I'm going to try and put a shadow in here. You just got to basically lighten that part of the grass, that's all. All right, guys, that's all I'm going to do. I kind of like it. Try this brush out. It's an angle brush. I want it to look like evergreen trees back there. I kind of like that. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, I like that. Uh, try and hurry. I think that makes it look cool back there. Alright, I'll have to work on that when I'm done. But that looks a lot better with the treetops back there. Alright guys. I really like this one. I did it in less than an hour. Really colorful. You're welcome. It's really bright, huh? There's my email. I think this one's gonna sell. It's really bright. There's some people that like bright colors. I like the dark ones though. Darker colors. Yeah. Really cool. If you haven't subscribed yet, I need one more to hit, I think, 2,100. I just need one more subscriber. And you can ask Jane. I do like at least one every day, but alive. Today I did 3 because I was off today. But cool. Man, this came out fairly well. I like the different trees, because those are more like a Van Gogh style tree. Really cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to get ready for bed, I guess. I got to get up early. You guys have a good night. And we'll see you on the next live. Cheers.